So, introduce yourself.
My name is Avish Basha, sir. I am from Madanpalli.
Yeah.
My father is a farmer. My father name Khadar Wali. My mother name Noshaz.
Okay. What is your education history?
Now BTech
Educational back.
completed, sir. Some subjects
Oh,
pending.
BTech completed. Very good.
Yeah, sir. Some subjects pending.
So, in BTech, what have you learned?
Sir,
What are the things you learned in the BTech course?
CSC, sir.
C language, C++. Have you done in BTech?
Yeah, sir.
Any computer language have you done in your BTech course? C, C++.
C++, Java.
Already
Java.
you have completed.
Yeah, sir. Completed.
Oh, good. So already you know uh, what are uh, what are the elements of any programming languages, like what is variable, what is a variable, what is a keyword, you
Yeah, sir.
know.
I know.
So so
Yeah.
can you explain about keywords in any programming language, not specific in Python, in any programming language?
Any
What are
programming language,
keywords?
sir.
What are keywords?
Control Alt.
Okay. Uh, so, uh, do you have any idea uh, about any programming language? Why we learn programming? Why we do programming?
No, sir. No, sir.
Okay. So, uh, we are doing online classes. Okay.
Yeah,
So,
sir.
that is being done with the help of
Hmm.
Zoom software. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So, after doing programming, okay, this
Okay, sir.
Zoom software, that is called application software. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Uh, After programming it has developed. Okay.
Okay.
So after programming it has been developed. So through that type of application, uh,
Okay.
we develop using programming language, so that
Yeah,
our
sir.
everyday life activity will be easier.
Okay, sir.
Okay. With the help of
Okay.
Python, with the help of Python also we can develop this type of software. But
Yeah,
it
sir.
is not a very easy job. Learning is very easy. Okay.
Not.
You can learn Python in 2 months or 1 month.
Okay,
Okay.
sir.
But developing a software is not an easy task. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Hundreds of engineers together work in a team. Then they develop some useful application. Okay.
Yes, sir. Okay, sir.
Uh, yeah. So after learning Python, it is difficult in the sense that it takes time, lots of times to develop some useful application software. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So whatever the things you will learn in this course, only those concepts will be used to develop any software. Okay.
Okay, sir.
But if software will be very professional level software, okay. Suppose some software will be in scientific use or some softwares will be in education use. So it depends on what are the features in
Yes,
that
sir.
software. So according to the features in the software, it takes times, it takes more logic, formula, mathematical formula. So software is nothing but just transferring the things that we do in the real world In the same way,
Okay.
we have to put in the syntax form. Okay.
Oh,
So all mathematical formula will be same. All business formula, commercial formula will be same. Formula will never change. What we use in everyday life. Okay. Suppose to add two number, we use plus operator.
yes, sir.
So the same plus operator will be used in Python also.
Okay, sir.
So almost all the arithmetical operators or some more extra operators also we use in language. But whatever the mathematical operators, most of the mathematical operators that we use in everyday math, the same operators will be used in Python also.
Okay, sir.
Formula will be same, precedence rule will be same. Okay. So you have to be, if you are a software engineer, you have to be all-rounder at some level.
Okay, sir.
Your general knowledge must be good. Okay. Otherwise, you
Okay.
cannot understand the problem. You cannot understand if some other body from math background or science background, if they will try to communicate with you, because you are a software engineer, you have to code, so you have to understand the formula.
Yes, sir.
Only then you can
Okay, sir.
implement it. Understood?
Yeah, sir. I understood.
So everyday life, suppose to add two number, you have to supply the two number first. Am
Okay.
I right? First, you have to take the
Yeah,
two
sir.
numbers. Only then you can do the arithmetic additional operation, and then you can see the output.
Okay.
Understood? So,
Yeah, sir.
so those things are called input. Okay.
Okay.
Providing the data for processing are called input values, and the result you see that those are called output values. So in computer, you know what are the input devices? Okay. Input devices are keyboard,
Mouse.
mouse, okay, microphone,
Yeah.
scanner,
Microphone. Yes.
scanner also, barcode, scanner. Okay, lots of things are input devices.
Oh, lots of things.
But mainly we use keyboard for input and monitor for output. Okay,
Okay.
in the beginning classes we will use only these two things, two input devices.
Okay.
Okay. So
Okay.
so we learn how to take input values from keyboard, how to display the output onto the monitor in Python, how to write the syntax in Python, and how to store those input values somewhere in the RAM so that CPU can process it, CPU can add it. All the arithmetic operation or all the formula operation are done by CPU processor. Okay. So already you know in any CPU is the brain of the computer, because the CPU does everything. Okay. So inside the processor, you have control unit, arithmetical logic unit. Okay. And,
Okay.
and between the CPU and RAM, cache memory also there for faster operation. Okay.
Okay.
So our program data and programs are loaded into the RAM. Okay. Suppose I have written some formula or some syntax. So those things I have written in the file, .py file. Here extension is .py file. Just like in MS-DOS, the extension is docx file. Okay.
Okay.
So if you want to edit any MS Word file, or if we want to read any MS Word file, so first we click the MS Word icon in the desktop. So that
Okay.
clicking, what it does, when we click the MS Word icon, what happens? It loads the MS Word software that is in our hard disk. Okay.
Okay.
So clicking it comes into the RAM. When we save button, we click save, then it again goes to hard disk. Okay. So similarly,
Okay.
all the formula, addition formula or Python syntax are written, are saved in PY file, and that PY file is in hard disk.
Yeah,
Okay.
sir.
So when we run the program, it comes into the RAM, all program instruction and data. Because the CPU doesn't interact with your hard disk. It doesn't know anything about your hard disk. It knows about only RAM. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So it takes all instruction,
Okay, sir.
all data from the RAM. And then arithmetical logical unit does the addition, and then it stores the output in RAM. So where our input data or output data are saved in the RAM, those locations are called variable or identifier, you can say. So
Unvariable.
whatever identifier.
Okay.
So the identifier word broad sense means all class name, method name, everything that we give from our side. That is not part of the language. Okay, we give name from our side. Okay, so in any programming language,
Okay.
there are two types of English words. One are
Okay, sir.
identifier, one are identifiers that we give from our side, like variable name, constant name, okay, and
Okay,
method name, class name. And one type of English words are keywords. That is part of the language, like if, elif, and understood. So there are
Yeah,
30 keywords in Python language. If you understand that 30 words, that means you are all rounder in Python.
Okay.
Okay. In everyday life, we have millions of words. Through that, we solve our problem. We communicate with others. Okay. But here only only 30 words are there. In Python dictionary, only 30 words. The compiler understand only 30 words. So here everything we have to communicate with only one person, that is called compiler. So 30 words are enough for compiler to solve all the real world problems.
Okay.
Okay, because the syntax we write like that. Okay, then compiler converts it into machine language 1010. So compiler understand our high level language words like English words, whether it is keywords or identifiers. Okay.
Okay.
Then, but machine doesn't understand. All CPU, different types of CPUs have different format of machine language. Okay. So according to that CPU, different types of CPU, compiler converts it into that native format that machine understands, that CPU understands. So it is very difficult for us to write directly in the machine language that machine understands. Okay, so compiler, interpreter. Okay, here Python using interpreter, line by line it translates the high level language into machine language. Okay. So here you can line by line you can write the program, the interactive prompt, Python interactive prompt, like MS-DOS prompt. Line by line, also you can execute the program at the prompt, or you write in programs are very big. Okay, if you want to save all the statements in one place, then you save all those lines in some file by creating some file. If programs are more than 20 lines, 30 lines, then it is better to save it in file.py file by giving some meaningful name to the file. Okay. But
Okay,
these
sir.
programs are only for addition or multiplication or some interest calculation or compound interest calculation. Then directly you can write the syntax at the interactive Python interactive prompt also. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So have you installed the Python software in your machine?
No, sir.
Oh, you haven't installed it. So through Google, you go to Google and search
Okay.
download Python. Okay.
Right.
Then you install it in your machine.
Python, sir.
Download Python and
Welcome to Python.
yeah. So there you see one option will be there.
Okay, sir.
Okay, 1 minute. Can you see the
Download
screen?
Python 3.11.
Can you see the screen?
Yeah, sir.
You are seeing the screen?
Yeah, sir.
You are, what are the things in my screen? What you see in my screen? WhatsApp.
WhatsApp, sir.
Okay. So see, first you have to go to Google. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Then download Python. This way you have to write download Python. Okay. Then go to here,
Okay,
download
sir.
Python. See here, this is here. You can also click any version you want.
Yeah, sir. Okay, sir.
Okay, so here if you click, or here if you click download Python for Windows, download the latest version for Windows. Here if you click,
Okay, sir.
it is started here. Okay.
Yeah, sir. Okay.
Then you click the exe file and add path. One option will be there, add to path. There you check it only. Otherwise you go next, nothing to do. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So are you installing it now?
Yeah, sir. Now installing.
Okay, just install it. Then I will show you how to write print hello world. Okay, program.
Okay, sir.
Installed successful.
Yeah, sir. Successful.
Okay. Then your Windows 10 operating system is there in your
Okay, sir.
machine. What operating system you use in your machine? Hello.
Sir.
What operating system are you using? Windows 10.
Windows 10, sir.
Okay, good. So go to start. Go to start. Then come to Python. Here, see here.
Okay.
Here Python. Come to here. Python 3.11 one folder is there. Start menu.
Yes, sir. Downloaded, sir.
Downloaded. Now,
Yes, sir.
oh, you have just downloaded it. Now
Yes, sir. I have downloaded.
double click the exe file. Right click exe file, run as administrator you do. Right click the exe
Okay.
file and run as administrator.
Okay, sir.
Then just like here,
Okay.
right click. Started installing.
Sir, started.
So just installed it. Only you check add path. Add path one
Okay.
option you will see. Okay.
Okay, sir.
C language, C++, Java. If I write int a is equal to 2, int b is equal to 3, that means A and B location directly store the data. But here it is not like that. Okay, in Python, A and B, C, every variables, every identifiers are like object. Okay. So C is equal to A plus B. Now addition happened and output values stored in C location.
C.
Pointed by C location. Okay. Somewhere it is stored in RAM, wherever it gets free, because RAMs are not always free. Most of the, like your operating system in your laptop or computer, or many background antivirus programs, okay, and many other programs are running background. So all those programs are using the RAM. So RAM's locations are not always free. Okay. So wherever it will get any free location, every time you run the program, every time it will change its location to store, because these are temporary storage. After execution over, those memories also get deleted. Okay. So now I have to see the what is the result of addition. Okay. So just simply you can write C. So 5 you got at the interactive prompt.
Yes, sir.
You got the answer 5.
5.
So you have got the answer 5. So
Yes, sir.
now what are the values in A? Simply you write A. Simply you write B. Okay. Another method is like using print function, like print in older version like Python 2. Print is not function. So there we write print C like that. But here in new version it will show the error.
Incomplete input.
Because that type of statement was used in older version. In new version you have to write the print function like this: print, then open parenthesis and close parenthesis. Inside the open and close parenthesis you can write C, print C. So print C I have written. I have got the answer 5. Okay. Now so seeing just 2, 3 and print C, nobody can understand what our program is. So we have to show the input values and output values with some meaningful information. So for that we have to write like that: print, then F string you can use, that is most popular. F, then the sum of curly braces. A, directly write the variable A, and curly braces B, curly braces, and B is curly braces C. Okay.
Okay, sir.
See, and then close the parenthesis and double quote, close the string. Okay.
Okay,
So
sir.
now if you enter, oh sorry, complete. Then, so the sum of 2 and 3 is 5. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So can you see this?
Yes, sir. I see.
Okay. So note down, or I will send one note, MS Word notes to you to practice. And for next class lecture, already you read all those things, and then if there will be any confusion, okay,
Okay, sir.
uh, in next session you just ask the question, sir, I am not understanding this topic. I will explain from the start also, but
Yes, sir.
some programs will be there in the notes, okay, and that program you do in your computer. So
Okay.
just you write in your this program. First you store A and B, and then write C, and then directly you write. So first what you have to do? First you have to write these uh, three line of syntax. So this way you cannot write. Here in Python interactive prompt, either one complete block that like if else or while or for. Okay. Either you can write here one complete block or one single statement. This way, multiple statements line by line you cannot do. Error you will get. First, you have to write A is equal to 2. Then B is equal to C. Okay. And then C is equal to A plus B. Okay. And
Okay, sir.
then you write this type of statement, function, printf function, of string, like this. So you will get. So from here to here complete. Okay. So this type of notes I will send you.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So note down this program, note down from here to here to practice.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So
Okay, sir.
so now our since it's a not full version software, so it will stop our session just now after 5 minutes. Okay.
Okay.
So from
Okay.
next class we will use some another software. Through that we can take the classes longer. Okay. So I will install that software. Okay. So now today we are stopping the class. Okay. And this class was demo class. Okay.
Okay.
So later when you are going to take the class, you just inform me. Then I
Okay,
will
sir. I
schedule.
inform.
Then I will schedule it.
Okay,
Okay.
sir.
So good night for today.
Okay, sir. Thank you. Same to you, sir.
Okay.